Alright, I have to say it because I know these big YouTubers are not going to say it. This gameplay in the back is just showing you how I am not bad at Call of Duty Zombies. I never have been. I have always understood how to get to high rounds and how to do Easter eggs solo. This update has to be the biggest middle finger to solo players I have ever seen in zombies. I know a lot of Easter eggs in the past have basically forced you to play with 4 players to do them, but this update pissed me off so much I think I might be done with Modern Warfare Zombies. When you get to the boss fight, there are so many one-shot attacks that the boss will do that you can do just about nothing to do to avoid the attack. You just have to get hit, and if it's a one hit that downs you and you're playing solo, there's only so many self-revives you can have on you. This game, for some reason, so badly wants to be a game like Destiny, but it doesn't have any of the movement that that game has. So you cannot dodge attacks or block attacks. So why do they want to add those kind of bosses to zombies? So why they decided to make it so that this boss is not only a bullet sponge, but can one-shot you is beyond my comprehension. I have gone through this about 5, maybe 6 times where I have gotten the boss down to a quarter health, and once you get the boss down below half health, he just wants to do one-hit attacks over and over again, and there's nothing you can do to avoid it. So he'll eat through the 3 or 4 self-revives that you have as a solo player, and you just die. Many of you may be thinking, well, why don't you just get the dog? Well, the dog dies. I have tried to use the dog to self-revive me. He dies like immediately in the boss fight. Some other people would say, well, just play with people, or just play with randoms. And I could. I don't want to do that, because this reminds me so much of doing Destiny raids. And my god, if you have ever done Destiny raids with randoms, it is the most excruciating, like, I just want to, like, bang my head against my table whenever I try to play with randoms that don't understand, like, a simple concept of get behind cover when this boss goes to do his attack. Like, I don't find that fun. I don't understand why anybody would find that fun. I don't understand the disconnect from gamers to the game developers when it comes to mechanics like this. It's just ridiculous. If they could reduce the health on this boss and maybe reduce the damage that the attacks do by like half so that they don't one-shot you, they only get you down to one shot, maybe then it would be tolerable. But I have gone through so many techniques, and I think I know what the only technique there is to do to defeat this boss solo, and it's stupid how much effort you have to put in as a solo player to be able to kill this boss. So if I have the patience for it, I may have a tutorial out for it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to play with friends just to finish this boss fight. Not to mention, after you do this boss fight, the amount of quote-unquote Easter egg stuff that you have to do just to progress to get schematics that I'm hearing that you have to do. This is part of the reason why I have never really cared to do Easter eggs. And I can take all the flame in the comments for that, I don't care. Doing arbitrary, like, hidden things is not fun to me. I have never understood why people enjoy that in zombies. But yeah, if you don't believe me that everything up into the boss fight is so easy to do solo, you can continue to watch it and then watch how absolutely stupid the boss fight is whenever you fight solo. So as you can see, it's very fun having to run around and scavenge for plates, because you get constantly attacked and your plates get deplenished. Meanwhile, while you're away from where the boss is, he's regening his health all the way back to max. And constantly having to look for ammo, because when you try to go to the ammo cache that's there at the boss fight, half the time the boss is on top of it and you can't use it.